Well, good morning, everybody. It's Father John at St. Thomas More. I'm down in room 13, the big room we had under renovation. We still have a little bit of work we're doing, but you can see things are coming along. We've got the new carpet in. We put in the tables and chairs just a little bit to see how it would look. We've got the tile in the back. It's been painted. Rob Lesher, Dave Slick, Bernie Hernandez, Dave Murphy, and a handful of others really helped from the demolition all the way through all the work we've been doing. So we're trying to wrap that up. I'm going to give you an update on Utah opening up the economy and what that means for us. But before we get to that, let me just say I want to thank everybody for the food donations for the Utah Food Bank. We did that over 2 weeks leading up to Easter, and we brought in about 1,500 pounds of food. And it got picked up that following week. They were so appreciative. If anybody does want to donate food, we have a bin in our foyer in the parish center. Right when you come in, you'll see it, and you can drop food in there. And we'll continue to send food to the food bank. I know a lot of people like to bring food on Sundays, and the kids bring it up, and it's a great tradition we have. And we've done a lot of good for the hungry. So if you do have anything you want to donate, bring it on down, and we'll get it where it needs to go. Thank you very much. The foyer is open Monday through Friday from 10 in the morning to 1 p.m. 10 to 1, Monday through Friday. Okay, also, today at 1 p.m., the U.S. Bishops, Catholic Conference of Bishops and the Canadian Conference of Bishops are teaming up to reconsecrate Canada and the United States to Mary. It's going to happen at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, and in our newsletter that we sent out, there's a link where you can join our own Bishop Oscar Solis for this big event, and there's a little link you can click also for like a worship aid to follow along with what's going on. And so that's happening today. You might check in with that. Also, in the newsletter, Kira Anderson responded to how they were keeping God in their life in these days, her and her family, and she wrote this really nice letter that I included in there. You definitely want to check that out, and it gives an idea. I respond to the letter and give a little bit of an idea of how some of the kids can better participate in Mass and in their faith. We have been streaming to Facebook, and after the fact, we've been uploading videos to YouTube. We're going to continue the Facebook, but we're going to go ahead and drop the YouTube videos. Mostly, it's a lot of extra work, and you don't need an account to get to the Facebook so you can get to it. And so we hope you continue to enjoy those live streaming events that we have, and we'll continue to post them up on Facebook. But you'll see the YouTube kind of just drift away as of today. Also, I want to give a shout out, a big voice of appreciation to four women. Kathy Snowball, Maureen Gallegos, Regina Diaz, and Gigi Thorenson. And those four hand-sewed about 150 masks. Well, I'm sure they had some machines too, but they did about 150 masks, and they donated them to Catholic Community Services, and especially with the St. Vincent de Paul Dining Hall, where they're serving the poor and helping them be able to eat and stay healthy in all this. And so most of the volunteers with CCS are not coming in. It's mostly staff, but whether they're volunteers or staff or even some of the homeless, they've been receiving these masks. So important, so helpful. They really need to be commended for their efforts and going that extra mile. And I know other people have been making masks too, and so thank you for all that you're doing there. Now for the update. So the state of Utah has announced through the governor's office that they're opening up the economy starting today with some restaurants being able to open, other things. This does not mean that the churches are open. In fact, they're not yet. Eventually it'll come about. We don't know how all that's going to work. But we will cooperate with our civil officials in order to keep everybody as safe as possible. And so we will post, I'll do live streams, I'll post on our website, I'll post in our newsletter, in various different mediums, the updates when they come. But we are preparing already. It might not come for months and months. It might come sooner than we think. But we have set up the parish hall. It's about 75% set up for social distancing, moving chairs around. We will eventually be able to have Mass in the church, but we'll probably have to use every third row and only so many people to a row spaced out. We'll have overflow into Meyer Hall, overflow into our gymnasium, and hopefully we'll be able to get everybody in on Sunday at the 9 o'clock Mass time that wants to come. That way, afterwards, we're not rushed to sanitize, and we'll use chairs that don't have fabric on them. Very difficult to sanitize fabric, and so we'll set up and we'll have everything so everybody can come to Mass, receive communion, and then we can sanitize everything, and then just waiting a whole week until the next Sunday, any germs will die, and hopefully we'll be able to keep everybody safe. But we're still working out how we're going to do communion through our bishop's office. The priests have been having discussions about this formally, and we're trying to work out how we can do this safely. So the time has not come yet, but we'll let you know when it does, and we'll be so happy to be back together again. But it'll be with social distancing, which is a reality for us for many months to come until we see a vaccine come onto our scene. So I just want to tell you how much I miss y'all. I do pray for you. I wanted to come down to this room down here and just kind of show you a little bit of what's going on. You can see the trim around the room here. It doesn't have carpet yet. I'm probably making you dizzy how I'm trying to walk through and do this. But it's because we're waiting for some trim to ship in, some different things, how we merge the carpet in with the tile. And we have this beautiful tile here. And it looks really, really great. So we are finishing this room up. We also put some soundproofing up near the very corner of the roof up there. You can see that black strip. And it's soundproofing material, and it works wonderfully. We will continue to put soundproofing on the other side of that wall in the gym, and you can see everything's freshly painted in here on the walls and everything. It looks great. We have a podium in here and a new whiteboard on wheels and a sound system, so you can project or you can have music and all those kind of things, and we'll continue to make improvements on this room. But as I close this little live feed down, I share with you a little bit of the view out these windows, and we'll have a great time, I think, using this room. Nora wanted to bring her office down here, right there in the corner. That's what she wanted. And when the sun sets in the afternoon, we have such a beautiful view looking west. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you, and thank you for listening. I'll see you at Mass this weekend on our live stream. Bye-bye. Take care.